Hello, all you coin aficionados out there. Welcome to the Philindsing coin channel. Today we have a great coin, the Hong Kong $1 coin from 1960. We see it here. It says Hong Kong at the top in English, $1 at the bottom in English, and then it says Hong Kong in Chinese and $1 in Chinese. We see if we magnify it that it is a crowned lion sticking out its tongue with its tail flying back. It's cut off about the waist of the loins. It is holding in its paws or claws what I've been informed is a pearl. It almost looks like it's holding the pearl of Hong Kong. It looks a little bit like it's holding the globe too, but it is a pearl. We see that it has a toothed outer rim. And then way down here we see this really kind of strange thing, and that is the mint mark on here. And let's see if we can get it just so you can see it best. It is a K and an N. KN, which stands for King's Norton. When these were all made at the London Mint, then they were sent to two places for finishing, to King's Norton, KN, and to Heaton, H. And so what they would do if it was King's Norton, they would erase the H in the middle here and just leave it a KN. And if it was Heaton, they would erase the K and the N on each side or buff them out, and it would just say H. So some of these have an H here, some of them have a KN here. And in this particular year, 1960, they made both. So take a good look down here and see whether it says an H or a KN. Doesn't affect the value a whole lot, other than if you're trying to get the whole set, make sure you get the KN and the H. Now, in 1960, they made 40 million of the KN, and they made 40 million of the H. For some reason, the H for Heaton is a little bit more valuable. One of the things that we see with this one is it has this specialty edge called the security edge. So there's a kind of a spacer here. We see that there's a top and a bottom to this coin, and then a middle, and then as it goes around, it's just this beaded dash. So dot dash goes all the way around the coin, and there's a break there, and there's a break there. There's two breaks on the coin. And then if we get to the front, we see that it's Queen Elizabeth II. This is the first, what I'd kind of call the international portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. So we all know the first portrait of Queen Elizabeth II that has her in kind of a braids wearing the laureate, which is a Mary Gillick portrait. Well, this is the Cecil Thomas portrait, and this is the first portrait of the young queen wearing a crown, and it's on the Hong Kong coins. This coin was made from 1960 to 1970. It is a copper nickel coin, weighs 11.7 grams, so it's a big heavy thing, and is 29.8 millimeters in diameter and 2.25 millimeters in thickness. In 1978, they demonetized this coin, so this coin is of no purchasing value in Hong Kong anymore. And of course, the new Hong Kong coins don't have the English writing on them either. And when you collect these coins, just be aware that because they made 40 million of these, they are not going to be that rare. In fact, if you look on the Numista website on the 100 level index, this is rated a 6. In other words, it is, if 100 was the rarest coin you could possibly find, this is one of the least rare coins that there is out there. So many of you will have these, and I don't want to make you feel bad, but it's not going to be a very valuable coin unless it's almost uncirculated. And if it's almost uncirculated, you'll be able to see all the details in the crown. You'll be able to see the eyes and everything in the lion. You'll be able to see the lines and fur in the lion. And this one here is worth $1 or less. And the almost uncirculated version of this is probably worth $3 to $4, and the uncirculated is worth $6 to $8. All right, that's all we have today from the Philindsing coin channel, and this is our first Hong Kong coin on the Philindsing coin channel.